Hey there guys, and welcome back to more Mario Tennis Open. In the last episode, we defeated the Mushroom Cup and completed the first episode of this series, and you also saw my face in an embarrassing cutaway that I forgot to cut out with a black screen. So anyway, hopefully that won't happen again. Now, we are picking me and going into the Flower Cup. So this is a kind of a desert kind of thing. Ooh, and we're starting right off versing Mario. It looks like there are some really good players in this tournament. So, we got Mario in a one-set match. All the first ones in the... except for maybe the final ones. I forget. There are two final ones, the Star Cup and the... I forget what the other one is. Maybe the Star Cup is the final one. Really, the names just left my head right away. But, anyway... those two may have two-set matches. Well, actually, they don't have two-set matches. They may have three-set matches for the preliminary rounds and other things like that. But for the first ones, they don't. Because really, you wouldn't want to waste all your time facing guys this bad when you knew you could beat them. They just don't do things like that. And I'm kind of glad because I like these first matches to go quicker. The episodes for the Final Cup and the Pro Cups may end up being more like half an hour instead of 7 minutes. I'd hate to see any episode that long, but really, I think that's how it's going to turn out because they are a lot harder and they take a lot longer to do than these with the rookie players on them and all that. But right now, we are just about to win the match against Mario, and if we can get it past him right here, yep, that's it. So, oh, I meant to play the replay there, but yeah, they do an awesome replay thing each time. I'll see if I can get it next time. Anyway, we got the yellow Yoshi wristbands for beating out Mario in that competition, and let's see who else advanced. So right now we won, and Luigi won his challenge against Bowser Jr., so we're going on to the semifinals against the younger bro. This is a three-set match instead of a normal one-set match that would usually take place here. Anyway, the awesome replay that they do each time you get a star shot is that kind of space thing in space, and like it shows you doing that awesome star shot. I think that's a really good addition, although I think they could have elaborated on it more. I mean, it's cool and all of it, and it doesn't get old very fast, but I think they could have added more variations of it to give it more spice, so you could watch it without feeling like you've seen the same thing over and over and truly feel the epicosity of the shot. Yeah, I hit it back over the net, so that's our point. Let's hit it back, and basically, another thing I wanted to touch on, the best return shots are probably always Y, the star shots. Well, they're not star shots if you don't get the power-up on them, but they are if you do that, and you can hit people in the face. But another thing I wanted to say is that I don't get why it's fair that if you hit people in the face in tennis, it's your point. That should be illegal or something. I don't know. It just seems weird. It's almost like tennis is more like football than anything else. Anyway, yeah, the serves. The best serve there is probably the Y. You can look on the top right corner there. It shows the miles per hour that they have, and the Y goes the fastest, even faster than the power shot, the top spin, the A button, and I don't know why it goes faster than that, but anyway, it does. So that's probably the best use for serve, but if you wanted to throw off your enemy, you would use a B, which is a slice, and hit it just as that box goes out of there to get a good or a nice. And that makes it curve a little more. It's really useful in online play. You can do that curve shot, and sometimes it'll throw them off. Also, as you can see, you can move back and forth for your serves to give them like different place of range that they could go. And that's an easy shot right there. Sometimes you can get these combos that are almost impossible to dodge. Like someone hits you way back with a power shot, and then right away you hit it back and they get a bomb shot. So when you're still way back in the back of the court, even out of the court, they let you get way too far out of the court in this, then they can just shoot the bomb shot and there's no way you can get back there in time. So that's a kind of an unfair advantage, but I guess since the same could happen for you, technically it's not all that unfair. Okay, we just got the Luma uniform, which costs 1,700 coins. That's a really expensive item, and I have a feeling it'll be a good one. So now on to our final match. Who won that? It will be against Wario. We haven't faced him yet, so he's going to be a really formidable opponent. As you can probably guess, he's a power type, and he's going to move around a little bit too now that I do this. If I can fake him out, sometimes online you can do this, and also you can throw it up and then not hit it. That won't count as a lost point like in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Yeah, sometimes that's a really good way to get online players psyched. But as for computer players, they can usually always read your moves, and they don't get confused as easily, even though they're, for the most part, easier. Have you ever seen the online players on Mario Tennis Open? They are killers. Seriously, I've never seen any online players that are as good as the Mario Tennis Open community. Because Mario Kart 7 matches, I would usually finish anywhere from 3rd to 1st every time. And that's not to say they were bad, they were good competition, I just felt good at the game. Here, the Mario Tennis Open community makes you feel like you are a loser. Because even though I have a fairly high rating, I have a 2,200, and that's pretty good. Because most of the time, you see people with like still stuck at 2,000, because it is really hard to get out of 2,000. And 2,200, that's really, really good rating. So anyway, if you can get out of that, you're considered good. But I still don't feel good because the people there are so much better than me that one guy can pwn or cream me so fast. Like, I've had a couple 7-0 matches that take about 30 seconds where these pro players just come in and walk all over me. And that makes me feel like, why am I playing this game? When there are people so much better out there. But anyway, I do feel much more comfortable in matches against the computer. This is our last game right here. In tennis, the games are called games. I said that wrong. The little parts of the matches are called games. And that, I don't know why they did that, because really, the match, they say the match is the entire thing. Sets are parts in the matches, and then, of course, games are the last part. Okay, here we go with championship point. He's going to serve that. We're going to try to get it past him on a serve, and, yeah, sometimes it hits the net. Okay, he got that past us. So he's trying to make a big comeback here, but we can obviously do this. Yep, hit it too fast, he can't get to it in time, and we win it. We got the Fire Flower Racket, which is really, really awesome. I haven't tried that out yet. I'm going to have to try that out. That's going to be really awesome. So, we just won over Wario, and now we are at the top of the Fire Flower Cup. So, I feel good about myself. I don't know about you. I don't know if you feel good about myself. Anyway, that's the end of that. And we feel fine. We're feeling fine. So anyway, I don't care if you can see my face there or not. It's going to have a black screen over it anyway. I'll see you guys next time when I take on the Star Cup. See you guys then.